Good evening, everyone. Today we're going to discuss about um, the sentiment of the market, and we're going to like the psychology of the market actually, and how history has played a very good music into the chart of into the area of the cryptocurrency market, especially Bitcoin. So we're gonna like zoom out, yeah. So this chart is simple. Don't need any indicators. We're just discussing the emotions of the market, what played through in the market. So now, if we look at where we are right now, we're at 66,405 per 1 BTC. We have break all-time highs in March. You know, before the halving, it's rare because normally it's after the halving then a new all-time high emerge. So right now, so I want to um, I want to explain how market is going to be like choppy over the next 3 to 4 months. But normally, after halving, 6 months after the halving, market is always going to range. It's going to be choppy. It's going to be boring. Is a whole 6 months of accumulation what phase. So if you look back in if you look back in you know right here 2013, 2013, 14, then 15, you understand, we see that each cycle each cycle of the market, every new cycle swallows the whole cycle. It must always swallow it, like it's going to be bigger, you understand, it's going to go pass through the previous all-time high and make a crazy new all-time high. So we can see all the way from December 2013. This is after the halving period. The halving was 2012. Yeah. Then am I even correct on this? So we look at how the market, a new cycle. This is all the way from 2016. 2016, that was the halving year, summertime was kind of ranging quiet, and you look at fall 2017, it all burst out to almost to the peak of 20k, all the way from $1,000 to 20k. Just look at this, the whole level of the momentum of what the market can do in every new cycle. I don't know why it's not showing. I mean, where is the color? Okay, is the color. Let's make it thicker. So we can see the whole momentum of what the market did, all the way from the previous high. This was the spring slash, I say spring. This was the spring, summer, and fall, and normal business cycle, normal election theory, normal liquidity, M2 cycle, and we saw how what happened here. What happened here in 2013, 14 was different from what happened all the way from 16. I say 16, all the way from 16. We can see that in 2016 was another halving. You know, after the halving, look at how choppy market was. It was all boring. It was all boring. Like many people will feel that the bull market is gone. There's nothing like hot core season. There's nothing like BTC is gonna make a new all-time high. All this kind of stuff. And what happens? What just happened? Just look at the whole gap. This gap. It's just like the rich, the poor versus the rich, and this gap is where the money is being made. What would you have done? You just bought some good altcoins or buy Bitcoin, and the rest was history. Just look at this gap. So now, when we move into all the way from 217 to 8, okay, 217, then topped, we saw how, the winter, the beer market, I, fell off. It fell off, you know, that was a bear market. 218, 219, then COVID, let me, then COVID section. So now, in COVID, in 2020, we saw how choppy the market is. We had a big clash in March 2020. It was all market, all financial market, all asset class, they were all down. Now, I'm not explaining technical analysis, I'm not explaining sentimental analysis, I'm not explaining fundamental analysis. I'm just explaining the emotion being played in the market by, market makers, or mostly retail investors, or leverage people, or leverage traders. Just the emotion that was being played in all these scandals, because these are emotion, whether fear, greed, you know, uncertainty, doubt, FEMO, all of it. So we can see what just happened here. See the gap that happened. This new cycle of 216, 217, how choppy it was during the halving year of 216, and market went bananas in 217 and destroyed the bananas of what, 213, 214. Cycle eats cycles in the crypto market. Is crazy. So we keep looking. So now the halving month of 2020 was May, and we saw May, June, July, August, September. There was a dump. It's different. Market was normal. It was just normal. It was boring. You know, 1%, 1%, 2%. 8,000, 9,000, 10,000, 11, down back to 8, 9. Yeah. So it was boring. 6 months after the halving, it was boring all the way from May, June 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5, then 6. So it can happen anytime. Now look at what just happened now. This area, let me where am I going to the start? Let me go to shapes. Now this area, the whole of this area was just burned. Market to go up, come down, go up, come down. The market was like indecisive. Let me not go and speak grammar that is beyond. So market was indecisive. It was boring. Some people have left to say, "Oh no, the bull market is not gonna happen." We're given crazy low conservative speculation, prediction. But look at what happened here in 2013-14, and what the new cycle of 217-16 did. Swallowed the other by a huge momentum and magnitude. So now, what's next? Now we're approaching a new cycle. Now we can see that in November 2020, Bitcoin hits its previous all-time high. Crazy. Normal cycle. 6 months after the halving, we should be expecting what? Bitcoin hitting a new all-time high. So what crazily happened? What happened? So we can see history does not repeat itself, but human emotion, they do repeat themselves. We humans, we forget easily. We are short term. We forget easily what happens. So now look at, hit a new all-time high, and there was a week of rejection and up. So now when we draw the magnitude of what happened here, Let's draw it. Now, how did this cycle swallow this previous cycle? I'm not even done there. So now, let's look at another great momentum. Another great, the middle gap. See, this gap is where the money is being made. The poor versus the rich. Then the middle, not middle class, the gap, the bridge. All you just have to have done is buy good altcoins or buy Bitcoin, and you will make crazy money. Look at how this this is we're starting here. This is like the second cycle, third cycle. Then we get over to the fourth. The fourth cycle is where we are now in. So now this is the third cycle. You see that this cycle swallowed this cycle and also this cycle. That's how crazy the crypto market was running, obeying all Mecca's law, obeying all um, you know using a theory of disruption, like the crazy adaptation. And we saw how, imagine you just bought here, you were still crazily early, you will have made money in this gap. Now imagine someone that bought over this period, was accumulating in this accumulative phase. So now we can see that the more the market grows in cycle, the more the momentum of price expanding, adaptation expanding, new price discovering is expanding greater than the previous cycle, even more greater than the previous cycle. So now, 2021, like we topped at April, and dumped 50% in June. Then market went back up, then to top to November 2020, 2021. I mean. So now we had a brutal bull market, a very brutal bull market in 2022, and was brutal. This was the bottom. Then this was like spring of a bull market. This was the spring of a bull market. Now I will not make any crazy assumption, any crazy speculation. Now, what's going on here? Now we saw that the era we are in, the cycle we are in, is in a cycle of big surprises. Big surprises. For the first time in history, we are seeing Bitcoin hitting a new all-time high before the halving day, which was in March. We saw how Bitcoin hit a new all-time high to 73 before the halving. It's crazy. It's crazy, and when the numbers get bigger, when the figures, the zeros are added, people will think some certain things are not possible. When you give out speculation and prediction, you'll say, oh no, it's not possible, it's too big, it's too this, Bitcoin can't reach this, you understand? But it's crazy that adoption is increasing. The ETF is here. We had an ETF, and the Bitcoin ETF was one of the fastest ETF, one of the biggest ETF ever. Everybody knows that Bitcoin is the greatest store of value. So now, I'm so sure that the emotion driving here and here is also going to happen here, because at the end of the day, this new cycle we are in is going to swallow both this cycle and this cycle. So now, at this point now, we're in a period of an accumulation phase. This accumulation phase can last for 2, 3, 4 months. Who knows? But this is the best time to buy. Like you were buying here. Imagine you were just buying good tokens that are new. Imagine you were buying DeFi, because this was the DeFi season, 2020. You were buying DeFi, you were buying layer ones like Avalanche, Phantom. Come on. Crazy gains you have made in this gap. Now, what is the new narrative? ARs, real world assets. DeFi's are still good on the base ecosystem. Gaming, memes are now cultures. Memes are now part of our culture. It's just like when you buy a luxury bag, it's still a bag. It's still the same thing with any other bag. It's just luxury. Memes are just part of the community. You can't miss out on memes. Gaming, DeFi, layer twos, you know, DPins. So like this is the all this is the best time, to buy crypto, to be in the market, just like yeah and yeah. This is the best time ever. Just imagine if you did not buy yeah. It's fine. It's fine if you did not buy in all these places. You can buy it because soon, when liquidity will flow into the market that's going to make the best returns is going to be the crypto market. Because soon this chart that you are looking how big is going to be as tiny as this. It's going to be so small. You'll be looking at it like this. It's going to happen because liquidity is going to be in the market in the next 12 months. It's going to happen. And when this happens, there'll be a lot of FEMO and people may buy here at this area. Just give it as an example. When we top in this cycle. So this is the best time to be in the market, buy in the market, just hodl. You don't need to trade and leverage. You don't need to gamble. You don't need to, look for cheap dolphin in anything, maybe airdrop, whatever. Make your research. Now we have the internet, it's very, very easy. Look for tokens that have good community, good use cases, meme coin that have good communities. Just buy asset because it's just like buying over here and over here. It's crazy. 2020, 2024, the halving period year, the halving year, the summer. Soon it's gonna go bananas. It went bananas here. It's gonna go bananas here. This is not bananas. This is just normal retest and replace correction. This is just correction because we have experienced this. It's still the same thing. But the main bananas is when it goes up. So now it's crazy though. Now look at. So now let's draw this market is just ranging in the previous all-time high of 2021. This is the all-time high. So now I don't want to make any predictions with Istanbul. I know that this cycle is going to swallow the next cycle. It's going to engulf it. So where is it going to engulf it? No? Yeah, I just feel like one of the most important months to look out for in the market are 6, 9, 12, 18. Yeah. So to me, 12 months after the halving is going to be April 2025, or you can as well keep it at May. So now imagine BTC hits 175k. That's a huge momentum all the way from here. We're looking at we're turning this into a mass class. Okay. Oh man. So like this is just analyzing woman psychology using the chart to me. Now look at this gap. This gap is where the money is being made. As simple as this. The worst part is one of the hardest things I realize is we as women, we think doing nothing means nothing. No. We're in an era in the market whereby market is giving us expos on, having cycles, election, many, like cheat patterns, just to tell you that, oh, money is going to be made, but it takes a lot of patience and conviction to wait. It's not going to be easy waiting over a year to get over a year. It's crazy. It's very, very crazy to wait. People who bought here and waited, they smiled. They were in the la la land. Yeah, they saw the banana season. They experienced it. They passed through it. They passed through the banana season of in every area. And if they took profit, they made a lot of money. And this is when I entered into the crypto market. I saw 10x in weeks. I saw Uniswap all the way from 0.5 to $45. It was insane. And I sold because I did not understand the market. But we learned from mistake and we passed through that mistake to make us wiser. And we came back, we saw, and look at this opportunity. This is the greatest last accumulation phase for the next banana season, for the next crazy bull market. And all you just have to do is buy good tokens and hodl to experience and feel this gap up. This is like a 90 degrees. Yeah, nah, I'm not good in mathematics like that. But yo, this is where the money is being made, the gap. If you do the same thing, voila. Do it here, voila. Same thing. This is just normal psychology. All you just have to do is just buy, and April or May, you sell 2025. Or you take profit as you go, depending on anything. Yeah, I just feel like nothing is different in this market. See, the same thing that happened here, look, the same thing happened here, the same thing is going to happen here. Nothing is different. Right now, we're just having more demand, we're just having more exposure, we're having more adaptation, we're having more people saying that, oh, cryptocurrency is the future, is the change, the theory of disruption, is the whatever, the the store value, the deflation, the asset on, asset off, risk of anything. It's just pure, proper, crazy awareness. And when that happens, understanding the Mercat's law, the more people use this thing, we are seeing the more people engage in cryptocurrency, hold cryptocurrency, normal, the price will just skyrocket. That's an unchanged law. It cannot be broken, it must be respected. So when I look at this, the gap, see, is simple. Buy, sell in 2025. 2025 is when you start taking aggressive taking profit. That's aggressive selling. If you did not buy all the way from here, no problem. Just buy here because you still have a lot here. Those parties, this market can go as hop as here, stop here. You know, is this something? So like, it's crazy. Just analyzing the psychology of the market, the emotion of the market. We're not doing technical analysis here. We're not doing sentimental. We're not doing fundamental. We're just doing normal, psychology of the market. Because at the end of the day, everything is your favor. Is it Fed pivot? What is Fed pivot? They will just cut interest rate and will print more money. Is it the election? They will print money so that they can get on votes, so that they will become president. Is it the business cycle? It's on. The end to liquidity cycle is freaking on. Everything is in the center of alignment for you to make life-changing gains. All you just have to do is just buy in this area. Market will go up small in July, then for small August, small September, then October little, and boom, voila, bananas. Let me see if I see a picture of banana here. Nah, let's see banana picture. Because of wrap here. That's a banana picture like this. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. See. Yes, banana season. Where, when we are peeling the banana, drying it up, and you boom, go voila, la la land. Eh, well, it's as simple as that. Oh. This cycle will swallow both this and this. It will become smaller and smaller and smaller until we go up. Some are saying Bitcoin reach 200, 250. I don't know. We don't know. It may even stop here, self. 123. It may stop 100. It may stop here. It may stop here. All we just do is that this cycle, we swallow all this. We engulf it. We engulf all every other cycle. And, and that's just going to continue. And so this is the best time to just do crypto, be in the market. This is the best time to be in the market. Do fucking crypto. Ah! Crypto is going to save capitalism. It's only in the crypto market whereby startups can do airdrops and share to communities. There's nobody that would launch a business in Web2 and they will do airdrops for people free of charge. No. It's only in crypto whereby in just 3-4 years, for like in 4 years now, for the past 4 years, over $21.6 billion have been given to individuals, to communities through airdrop. No Web2 country can. If Amazon creates a new company, they will not do an airdrop for you. It's only in crypto whereby you can do airdrops and give out people just for them randomly doing some tax test or assignment and voila. Crypto is making it, is creating capitalism. If you are holding a crypto asset, whether meme, altcoins, Bitcoin, you're a capitalist. You are holding a capital asset, and they are going to run. So you should not forget that something like this is coming. Something like this is coming. My own personal prediction on my own conservative level is like 160. Of this 160, 175. So like that is my own from now to 2025 May. So that's my own. It may go as crazy as this, but I don't know. But like this is where I just feel like. So we can see that indeed market has been good. What you have just done is just, see, that's how the next one is gonna. That's how the next one's gonna be like. Boom. So like, just do crypto, man. Just do crypto. It's gonna be fine.